Video games is a great way to relax with friends and also a great source of entertainment to overcome day-to-day stress of a student. But for some teenage students, gaming can turn into an addiction. In this video, we are going to look at what gaming addiction is, how to recognize it, and also ways for you to overcome it together with your team. What is gaming addiction? As the name implies, it's an obsessive, overwhelming addiction to playing video games. Now, just as any other addiction, gaming addiction will consume the addict's life completely. Socially, the video game addict is willing to withdraw himself from interacting with anybody, including his friends or her friends, just to play games whole day, whole night long. Financially, a video game addict can be spending excessive amount of money just to buy equipments or consume video games. Academically, for a student, it will actually dampen his concentration and his motivation to attend class. Worst case scenarios, he or she may want to withdraw from schooling. Gaming addiction has also negative consequences to mental health. It can lead to depression, anxiety, disturbance to sleep, and also obesity. For some teens, their habits of video gaming toes the line between healthy and unhealthy. If you're wondering whether your child is addicted to video gaming, ask yourself the following 4 questions. Number 1, does your child feel agitated, angered, or irritated whenever he or she doesn't have access to video games? Number 2, has he or she lost interest in her hobbies or his hobbies in favor of video gaming? Number 3, does he or she spend excessive amount of time or money just to consume the games or buy video gaming equipment? And lastly, number 4, does he or she miss deadlines, suffer lower grades, and even tell you that he doesn't want to go to school anymore? If you have answered one or more yeses to the following questions, then it's very likely that your child has developed a high dependency or even an addiction to video gaming. One of the most effective ways to address video gaming addiction is cognitive behavioral therapy, or better known as CBT. This is a type of talk therapy that helps addresses unhealthy thinking pattern and thought processes and developed a better way of coping, a better way of thinking, and a better way of behaving on a daily basis. People who are suffering from addiction, other types of addictions, and also mental health issues often find this type of therapy effective in helping them develop coping mechanisms and also a healthier outlook on life and breaking away from those unhealthy habits. Apart from that, connecting with others is also a good way to combat gaming addiction. Gaming is actually a very socially isolating activity, even though gamers can communicate with each other within the games. When you create opportunities for your child to connect and communicate with their friends and families, you are actually cultivating a time and pattern and habit that they can survive and still enjoy their lives without dependency on video games. On top of that, you are also giving them a chance to be accountable in their journey to combat gaming addiction. Whichever method or methods that you use, be encouraging and consistent in supporting your team through the journey of breaking away from those unhealthy habits. Overcoming video game addiction is possible, and these methods will help your child be confidently independent away from video games.